You don't need credentials to pray. You don't need credentials to show up and prophesy. You don't need credentials to be a son or daughter of Christ. That's why Jesus literally came to the cross. And what excites me most when we are able to do that here in our community and to be representative in all forms, fashions, places, spaces, because we're bold enough to do it. And that's what you're exempling more so than anything, which we do need people who are walking the walk and talking the talk. And I think that's why the bar is so low, is as we can get really good at saying words, but where are the actions connected to it? And so that's like a huge portion of why I want to develop more messengers, is because you can talk, but a part of being a messenger is you have to go when you are sent, right? And so there's footsteps that are a part of that process. There are things like limiting beliefs that you're going to have to press up against. And you're going to have to say, no, my God is bigger than this belief system that was established, probably not even from you, but from somebody else who passed it to you. And you started to believe a lie. And so as you are walking forth into this, knowing for sure, there are the momentary woes, there are the momentary worries, there are the times and thinking, wow, what am I actually doing here, God? I trust you, and yet I have something heavy that I'm carrying. What are the things that we as a community can be petitioning and praying for you?
Well, I think the first thing, I'm a father and a husband. And so
Yeah.
you often see politicians forget, not everyone, but and I ask for counsel often.
Yeah.
I don't necessarily take that counsel.
Yeah.
I ask for counsel. Wise counsel leads to successful plans.
Yeah.
And so I went to some very successful politicians, and early on, and I asked them, if you could do it all over again, what would you not do? And they say, leave my family.
Good.
And so what I've been is I've been very intentional that I want to go home at night.
Yeah.
I've been offered to run for this position, offered to run for that position. I could be in Richmond at this mansion or be here. I want to be home at night.
Yeah.
I want to read Proverbs. I want to be with my children. I want to be with my wife. I want to walk into school in the morning. And I guess the difficulty in that sacrifice is when I ran for office, I had 6 locations for Smoothie Stop.
Yeah.
I now today have 1 location.
Yeah.
And so there's going to be, and this is the message I have for people that really are walking and seeking God, is you are going to lose something.
Yeah.
There will be something that you cherish, because all I wanted to do was an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
I just wanted to build this foundation, have my kids work in the smoothie stores one day, this whole idea. And God shifted it. He didn't say that can't still happen, but he said, for this season, I need you to focus on where I have you placed and rooted. And that is not making money. It's serving my community.
So good.
And that's been a challenge for me. So pray for the discipline to continue to heed the will. Because again, with 3 children under 7, as a city council person in the city of Virginia, we make $28,000 a year.
Yeah.
I mean, some people in this audience do that in a month.
Right.
And so it's been very difficult to have my wife be as supportive, be as kind and gentle and loving and helpful when the provider on earth, not God, she knows he's the ultimate provider.
Of course.
I come home with $900 every 2 weeks. She's not jumping up and down.
Yeah.
And this is after having a successful career in Fortune 100 and having the ability and the means to do things that now with 3 children, it changes. So just that discipline and that ability to just continue to focus on God instead of the material, because again, I'm a young man at 40. A lot of my peers are buying second homes and golf carts right now. They're not thinking about, sacrificing and giving more.